Hello and welcome. I'm John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion, and today I have a really cool coin for you. And it's brought to you by the Silver Trader. Now, this is one of those coins. It's actually number 3 in the set, and I am collecting the coin, so I'm going to be honest and say yes, it's mine. I'm going to be buying it. But just to recap on as well Monday's video, I shot a video and I don't bring finances into my video. So the American Silver Eagle, I just kind of want to point out to everybody, it's a staple. It's one of those staples, and I personally believe it, where you have the American Eagle, you have the Britannia, you have the Maple, the Philharmonic, and so on and so forth. So what really kind of took me by surprise was some of the viewers' comments, and rightly so. Your comments were correct. There is a premium, and why? Why is there a premium on an ASE all of a sudden? It used to be one of those coins that you can get relatively cheap and easily. Now, I'm not going to ponder into that, but I'm just acknowledging you guys as the viewers and accepting that, yeah, there is a premium, and I don't understand why. But anyway, we have a really cool coin, review for you today, and it's from the New Zealand Mint. So let's get cracking, shall we? Here we go. Well, what goes up must come down, and this is an apple. You're probably wondering what this has to do with a coin. Well, pretty much everything. And that saying, so what goes up must come down. So, world's tiniest apple there. Now, it has everything to do with, of course, the icons of inspiration, and it's this coin, and particularly this man, the scientist, that we're going to be having a look at today. And who is he or she? Well, it is Sir Isaac Newton. There we go. Now, this is the third coin in the series. In fact, just as a quick view here, I'm just going to move my camera up slowly so you can see. Yeah, we'll have a good look at the other two as well shortly. But here is the icons of inspiration number 3. And let's have a good look at Sir Isaac Newton. So, as you can see here, we have kind of the whole planetary system, and in fact, actually, I believe he does have an apple as well. Look at that. Ha! There you go. So, we have Sir Isaac Newton's signature written down below. And let me just tell you straight away, there's a lot to see in this and a lot to digest. I actually missed the apple, and I know it's rather easy to spot. But I actually missed the apple, and I thought, well, I can't believe that. But anyway, we can see Isaac Newton here holding onto a prism with his right hand. And of course, you can see the rays reflecting off of that. We have the planetary solar system behind us. And that will come into use a little bit later into something else. And then we have kind of the huge motto, and it just repeats and repeats. Now, this is, as I said, the third in the series. It's from the New Zealand Mint. There's only 10,000 of these minted. They are a very good coin to have. I mean, there's one of those that sell out very quickly. I do believe you can still pick them up, actually. But if you try to pick up the original one, and as I said, this video is brought to you by Silver Trader, but I'm determined to tell everyone the facts anyway. If you look hard enough, I have found some dealers offering these for ridiculous prices, for the first and the second coin in the series. So yeah, it is just insane. But if you've been collecting this, then you're going to be fine. So this is on the face value. This is the front side of Sir Isaac Newton. It really is spectacular. As I said, you're going to need a lot of time to digest, have a good look into it, because there's just so much. As I said, we have here, I believe that's a coin of some description, because we have, that looks like the British crown, I'm not quite sure. Really, it keeps emanating with a plethora of just information. We have a symbol here for pi right on the corner. It's little details that you tend to spot. This is one of those coins that I guess you can kind of geek out over, or just really enjoy, because everything that you've learned it's just on one coin. It's pretty cool. And it's really interesting trying to find and pick apart what you can spot, because not everything is going to be detailed for you to just read up on and say, oh, that's where that is, or whatever. In fact, this coin's a bit cryptic. And what do I mean by cryptic? Well, as I turn it over, you'll understand fully. So we got the Milder reeded edge, and then we have a muse. Now, and she's pointing at the sun whilst holding, well, kind of a crescent shield, which is actually going to be the representation of planet Earth. However, I'll get to it in a second, but we have $2 in 2022. We have a silver, 1 ounce, 999 silver, 1 ounce. Now, what I said about a muse, you know, no one's questioned it thus far whilst taking a look. And maybe it's just me, or maybe there's a few other people out there that are like, what the heck is a muse really? I mean, obviously a muse was one of the goddesses, or was it, you know? So I actually done some digging, and you know, my Greek mythology is rubbish, and I'm not going to try to hide behind that. It really is absolutely diabolical. But a muse in this case was one of Zeus's daughters. Yeah, that's right, from one of his many wives. And what does this have to do with the coin? Well, in particular, this muse was used in all 3 coins, and all 3 coins have astronomy in mind. So, in this circumstance, this daughter of his, which is Urena, is the daughter basically of astronomy. There's the other 8 daughters were things of poetry and music and a whole bunch of stuff, but this is the only daughter with astronomy in mind. And the only correlation I can determine between the other the other 2 coins in this series is astronomy. So I've determined that this goddess here is Urena. So that's the muse that they're talking about, which is, well, there you go. Fun fact. Interesting, I guess, because, well, I didn't know that. Hopefully you do now. Now, they do sell the proof versions of this BU coin, and they're limited to 100, as is the gold. They're limited to 100. These are limited to 10,000. And as I said to you, they sell out pretty dang quickly. And if you don't buy them, then as if like you're a collector and you haven't already invested, then yeah, you're going to be paying a huge premium. Now, let me just show you the other 2 coins really, really quickly. Zoom out of here slightly, and I'll pull them up for you. So I got the first and the second. Now, the first one here we have was the Galileo. And I've already shown these videos. But there we go. We have Galileo, his signature, and of course we have the astronomy, him looking through the telescope, etc. Again, we have the same muse, i.e. goddess Urena. So I'm going to start calling her goddess Urena. I'm not going to call her a muse, because, well, quite frankly, she deserves to have her name at least placed. So it's goddess Urena, and this is the first coin in the series. I said these things are selling for a ridiculous price. Number 2 was Da Vinci. And again, astronomy comes to mind, along with a multitude of other things, such as, you know, his flying machines and so on and so forth. But yeah, he was an astronomer as well. If we take a look, we have the muse there as well, doing the same thing, holding up the sun, holding up the other part. So this is a 2022. Now, the first 2, I do believe, were 2021. Yep. So I would expect to see a 4th coming out this year, continuing on with the series. However, I'm actually not too sure, because in one of my other series that I collect, and it has nothing to do with it, but one of my other series that I collect has the 3 of them there with the pie. So I'm rather perplexed to know, and that coin, by the way, is an APMEX coin. So I'm rather interested to know whether or not, or who else are going to add on to this. That'll be the question. Maybe you can help out. Maybe you can give me the answer to that. But there we go. So let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on the video of the coin as well, obviously. I want to show you that shield here just briefly. It does say $2, so it does have a denomination there. And it says public seal of noon. And 2022 again put onto that coin. So it is a coin, just for the record. It's not a round or anything else. There is a genuine a coin theme to it. So again, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts and opinions are. And if you stayed to this long of the video, hashtag Urena, URANIA, because she really does deserve her place on this coin. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye.